Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. On behalf of IQRA Educational Foundation, I'd like to welcome everyone to this evening's show. Inshallah, Dawud Warnsby, as you are aware, is going to be performing. And today, actually, there was another brother who was going to be the MC, Brother Hussein, and so I'm a substitute. And the nice thing about Brother Hussein is he's been with IQRA Foundation, Educational Foundation, for nearly 20 years, and mashallah knows a lot about that organization, and I wish he would have been here, but we make dua that his health improves, inshallah. So we would like to begin by how we begin all our events, with turning my phone off. Yeah, and maybe everyone else's. So if you can turn your phones off, I'd appreciate that. So we'd like to begin with dua, inshallah. Alia, daughter of Sajid and Anisha Patel, would like to ask her to come up and inshallah recite the Fatiha.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Well, as you know, this show has been sponsored by IQRA Educational Foundation. IQRA is a publisher and producer of Islamic educational textbooks for children. And the founder of IQRA, one of the co-founders, is Dr. Tasneema Ghazi, who is with us. Maybe if she can just kind of wave her hand. And one of the passions that you will find if you have an opportunity to work with Dr. Tasneema is she loves children. You know, there are a few people who, many of us talk about this idea of doing something, amazing, giving ourselves to something we're passionate about, but there are very few people who actually take that step and follow that path, and Dr. Tasneema is one of those people. And this particular event, why would she sponsor an event like this? She loves children and felt like this would be an opportunity for children to appreciate music within our tradition. So we're very excited for that. Also, the location of this place, we're hosting this event at American Islamic College. And, just before coming here, I was putting some things on Facebook, reminiscing about how I used to, sneak in and play basketball, at midnight over here. It's a little story that some of you guys might remember about. But now coming back after 25 years and seeing the growth of this organization and seeing where it's come, it's really a testament to the leadership. And Dr. Ali, who's here, definitely give him credit for that. His representative, Sister Romana, who's a program coordinator, will just share a few words.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you all for being here this evening. On behalf of the American Islamic College, I would like to give you all a very warm welcome. As you mentioned, we are currently in the accreditation process. We're working very hard to bring you all, inshallah, a fully fledged liberal arts college, working within an Islamic framework. Currently, we're offering several classes, lecture series programs, interfaith dialogue dinners and service projects, conferences, concerts, all of these for you. So please pray for us. This college is for you all. I would just like to also invite you all to our April 28th intercultural show. We're celebrating diversity in all the many faces of Chicago's ethnic and cultural communities. We will have presented the Honorable Jesse White, Secretary of State of Illinois, the Honorable Anita Alvarez, State Attorney of Cook County of Illinois, as well as the Jesse White Tumblers, Indonesian Consulate General Dance Group, Bosnian Folk Dance, Mexican Dance Ensemble, Japanese Taiko drummers, you name it. They'll all be here on April 28th, and inshallah you all will be too. So please, we have flyers outside. You're more than welcome to take a look at those. It's free admission. Thank you all, IQRA Foundation. We're so happy to host you all, as well as very excited to be hosting this special guest tonight, Brother Dawud Warnsby. I hope you all enjoy your show. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome Dawud, who's Dawud's manager, and inshallah he'll kind of give you a little history of Dawud and what initiatives that he's involved in. So I'd like to invite Brother Saad. Dawud.
All right, assalamu alaikum. We're at a concert. Assalamu alaikum. There we go. I grew up in Indiana, and we used to come up to Chicago for the ISTA convention. And whenever we come to Chicago, we always have our best conferences and our best shows. This is our 60th show of our tour, so you guys have to bring it. You guys ready? Yes? I'm expecting a lot of children. I guess they're all youth. How many people grew up listening to Dawud Warnsby? Yeah? Raise your hand. Good. Whenever like 50-year-olds raise their hand, it makes Dawud feel old. So if he was here, he'd probably be crying. I first heard Dawud music in 1997. I had the pleasure in 2000 to start working with Dawud as a songwriter. You know, there's a lot of singers in this community. They're very good poets and songwriters, and it's really great to be around Dawud because you have in Dawud our finest songwriter. And I've been around Native Dean and everyone, and I've seen all those musicians. I respect them all, but there are very few true poets, and so it's incredible to welcome Dawud back to the U.S. He's been overseas for several years, and for me, Dawud, who knows a lot about him? You know a lot about the great poet. Okay, so for those who don't know him, he's the poet with vision Pakistan, creation Pakistan. And he has a line of poetry that I really love. He said, Urdu, which translates to, he said the role of the poet is the poet is the mirror in front of the community. And they look in that mirror and see themselves who they truly are. And sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't. But the poet is that reflective lens. And I think that Dawud Warnsby has not only been like the soundtrack of our life. I know I grew up every year, like my EP was working to send getting the newest Dawud album, sometimes guys, Road to Medina, and on. But he is in the mirror to our community. And I hosted maybe 200 of these shows. But I always waited for Dawud to come back overseas because any musician, like I told any musician, any songwriter, any human being would be Dawud Warnsby. So let's give a big, big welcome to the very talented, the very humble Dawud Warnsby.
Thank you. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Al-Khaliq made the oceans, rivers, lakes, streams, and rain. Bow their waves in pure submission upon the earth to praise God's name. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. There is no creature among us, upon the air or in the sea, that does not sing with wonder, praising in community. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The triumph is a sign to all of mankind, brought to life with peaceful rain, and to us Allah will do the same. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, Muhammadur Rasulullah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
I'm wondering if there's maybe some younger folks in the audience who come up and help me with this next song. I need a couple percussionists. Any of the younger folks? How about this young lady right here? You want to come up and help me out? Come on up. There's some stairs right over there, I think. And how about a young man too? Is there a young gentleman somewhere in the audience? How about this little guy over here? Come on down. I'm going to give this to you. Come on over here. And I'm going to give. Now, oh, come on over, don't be shy. There we go. Give those. We've not met each other before, but you guys are going to help me out with this next song. And it's really, really simple. One of the things to always remember about music, in fact, I was talking with my brother here earlier tonight. He was saying how he wished he had learned some sort of music growing up. And I know there's a lot of formal ways that people teach music, and there's a lot of people who are very, scholarly when it comes to music, and they might be really upset with me telling you this, but coming from someone like myself who didn't fare so well in school and was more self-taught when it came to poetry and music, music to me is not so much about how you sound when you sing or when you play, but it's about how well you're able to listen. A lot of people think music is about the noise you make, but really music is about how well you listen and fit in with the music around you. In fact, scholars of our faith, scholars of the sort of Quranic teachings have said in the past that music is actually about trying to create sound which is harmonious with nature. And when you create something which is in harmony with nature or in rhythm with nature, then this creates something beautiful. And beauty, of course, comes from Allah, the source of all beauty. So we're going to try that tonight. I don't want you to worry too much about what you play. I want you to just feel the beat. I'm going to get the beat going on the guitar. I want you to try and join in with that rhythm. You can help us out with some snapping or clapping, whatever tickles your fancy. And the song is all about the rhythm of creation around us and how we have to find a way to fit into that. Sometimes it's hard for us, but we can do this. You want to try with me? Ready to go? All right, the beat's really simple. It goes like this. Shake those shakers. Don't be shy. Good. Sounds good. Hear me, the rhythm of creation, the rhythm of the clapping of the thunder and the rain. Can you see the rhythm of creation, the lightning and the leaves and the seasons as they change? Watch the children in the field, spinning round and round. Watch their lanky laughing kittens slowly falls upon the ground. Baby palms and long grass, faded spinning with the sun. Reality seems to be things and things of fun. You're incredible, good job. And you hear the rhythm of creation, the rhythm of the clapping of the thunder and the rain. And you feel the rhythm of creation, the lightning and the leaves and the seasons as they change. Watch the grown-ups all twirling with the clock throughout the day. See us spinning through the hours while the time has slipped away. We try to grip the world as we would catch a falling knife. Reality seems to sleep the moons and games of life. Oh no, no, you hear the rhythm of God's creation, the rhythm of the clapping of the thunder and the rain. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Let's give a big round of applause to our percussion ensemble. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. My friends in the audience, younger friends in the audience too, you can maybe help me out with this next song from where you're sitting. This is an example of one of those songs I was talking about earlier, something which isn't just for children or isn't just for grown-ups, or it's a song which I hope is kind of for everybody. And if you've been following my songs over the years, my humble little offerings and opinions, you'll know that I'm the type of person that doesn't like to just sing happy songs about bugs and critters all the time. I like to be on a soapbox once in a while too, and feel it's important to say things that other people might be afraid to say, even if most people are thinking them or feeling them in their hearts. I try not to let the fear of what other people think of me get in the way of what I write and what I say. So this is a song that was inspired about my life in Pakistan, and some of you can help me out with it. How many of you in the audience, my younger friends here, have heard what a crow sounds like before? Crow? Yeah. Can you make a crow sound for me? Oh, beautiful. Exactly. In fact, to me, crows, they kind of sound like they're laughing, don't they? And where I live in Pakistan, we have a lot of sheep and goats and cows, but we also have a lot of crows. And my daughter Miriam asked me one time, what are they laughing at? And I thought about it long and hard, and I realized I think I kind of found the answer. You see, where I live is a town called Blvd. Some of you may have heard about it in the news recently. Turns out we had some interesting neighbors. But we also live near a military school. So not only do we hear the sheep and the cows and the goats, but we also hear sounds like this. What does that sound like to you? Gunfire, yeah. Because while I'm on my balcony practicing my instrument of music, other young men are being taught to shoot instruments of war, being told that maybe they can be powerful and strong if they learn how to take someone else's life. And I think that's kind of a little creepy, actually. And sometimes people ask me about music. They say, well, brother, we've heard somewhere, we heard in Islam that the music isn't allowed. And I say, well, you know what? Lots of people have lots of opinions. The Prophet never said it wasn't allowed, but a lot of people have a lot of opinions. And I've come to a personal sort of belief that when all of the scholars and theologians around the world, Muslim teachers and scholars, can come to a consensus and an opinion that instruments of war, like guns and bombs and tanks, are haram, maybe I'll take their opinions on musical instruments a little bit more seriously as well. And until that time, I'll write songs like this for the children to enjoy and for the grown-ups to hopefully enjoy as well. Dr. Seuss used to write songs and books for children with the hopes that the grown-ups would read those books to the children and maybe learn a thing or two as well. And this is a song I call Dear Mr. Crow. And you can help me out by making some crow noises in the middle of the song. I'm going to ask you to give me your cue, because the crow noises can be really sort of haunting. And the song sounds a little bit like this. Caw, crackle, haw. What is it that you see? Dear child, people caw. I watch so far below, thinking they're more free than a bird like me, flying each place I go. Fences and forts with walls and flags, caw, they're so funny. The foolish big boys who fight with their toys are so sadly silly. Dear little child, I'll tell you now, caw, it's just my view. This world is so vast, but it won't ever last till changed by those like you. We hear your crow noises. Child, I'll tell you now, caw, it's just my view. This This world is so vast, but it won't ever last, so changed by fools like you. Dear Mr. Crow, what makes you laugh way up there in that tree? With your caw, crackle, haw, what is it that you see? Dear little child, I'll tell you now, caw, it's just my view. This world is so vast, but it won't ever last, till changed by those like you. This world is so vast, but it won't ever last, till changed by those like you.